on the run through, I'ma need my funds too. I'm the one, they all know it when I come through. This, that's all, stay, never match a sex on racks on racks. Yeah, how can I lax? How can I lax? Second I move. Yeah. Made my own bars, still I don't lack. Still I don't lack. Racks on racks, racks on racks on racks. Yeah. How can I lax? How can I lax? Second I move. Yeah. Made my own bars, still I don't lack. Still I don't lack. I need racks on racks on racks. This is no rap, no rap. I'm on that fast. Yeah, I gotta catch it, catch it, catch it. See me in action, action, action. On go, on go. That's all that I know. All that I know. How far will I go? How far will I go? I do not hesitate or pump, I go get it. Location, no problem. Location, no problem. I cannot help that I'm picky. I made up my way from the bottom. Straight from the bottom. Holding the game and my hands up so high as like I'm on a column. Like I'm on a column. Them over there ain't like me, don't go putting them all in my column. This is a life that I built. To me, that's all that I know. All that I know. There ain't no time here to chill. I told you I'm on the go. They wanna step on the field. Tell them my patience is low. I do not need me a deal. I'm with a couple of those. Racks on racks on racks. Yeah. How can I lax? How can I lax? Second I move. Yeah. Made my own bars. Still I don't lack. Still I don't lack. Racks on racks. Racks on racks on racks. Yeah. How can I lax? How can I lax? Second I move. Yeah. Made my own bars, still I don't lack. Still I don't lack. I need racks on racks on.
I'm not gonna keep that. We'll put an old boy back here.
Cold hands, sharp pencil, I scribble the stanza as my hands are trembling. Grade 7 made heaven out of words. I began to build a world that only I inhabit. I got a habit of rapping about tragedy. I think I'm just passionate, trying to steer the way while in the dark. Hope I ain't crashing it. Now my little hobby turned to cash now. Thinking about who I be if I listen to doubt. Said I never do it, well look at me now. Young girl, oh dream, oh soul, oh dear. Plan B, plan well, good luck, no fear. Just waiting, tell you when the time's near. But if I never jump, then I here. Ain't don't ride till you pick up speed. They think college is all you need. And I don't blame you brainwashing on you, G. It took me 19 years to finally start to believe. And that's me, listen.
I'ma make it rain or shine. All about my money, don't waste my time. Ain't nobody gonna bring me down.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Yeah, hopefully I can get him back in it this year.
It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brett Berry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
And you look at Wade, he'll be a starter if things stay the way they are now. He's sitting at the 4th position in the Eastern Conference voting.
And I hope they do stay that way. He's been so good this season. It really would be a shame if he missed out on a spot in the starting 5 for the East.
And we'll keep you posted as the voting continues. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. They've got Cummings. Jay out there with Miracle Man, and it's ABC, and it's Wade in at the power forward position. And for New Orleans,
this is kind of one of the first times I've ever really done it by like, it's almost like an NBA schedule almost right now, the way I've been doing it. Like no one's, it's not, it's just, you know, but not that, it's just that, or like I'm not doing just one, like everyone plays on the same night anymore, I guess. I split it up now. Like we played our 4th game yesterday. It'd be so fucking hard to keep up with the standings like that, though. That's why I don't do it like that, because, like, I'm not gonna know everybody's winning percentage that easy. Somebody would be, 38 and 14, and somebody would be 41 and 17. I'm not gonna know what to do. In football, like south and north. North used to fuck us constantly in football. Once they got fucking what's his face, Cam. What's Cameron's last name? Yeah, dude. Oh my god, I hated playing him in middle school, dude. He basically ruined my football career. Because this is the moment that costed me in football basically the rest of my life. We're playing North. They have 2 receivers on each side. You call, I called the plays on defense that year because I was savage or whatever. No big deal. So, obvious thing, call cover 4, that's what we're supposed to do. I call it, and they have the best fucking running back in all of middle school football in the whole state probably. And they just hand it off to him, and he runs about 40 yards down the field. And then I tackled him. Solo tackled him out in the open field by myself. And then they took me out, and they put Kyle in at middle linebacker. 8th grade Kyle. For the rest of the year. And we got beat by Albemarle the next game with Kyle at middle linebacker, because all they did was throw it up the middle the whole time. And Albemarle was terrible. They were like 1-4 when we played them at that point, and they beat us. I didn't play a single snap that game. The coaches were so dumb. Like these are dumb. Fuck up. They have one of the best middle school football players ever. And that nigga was just fucking unstoppable. He was scary, man. Like, being out there playing against that nigga, I did not want to get hit by that motherfucker. It's not even like that he was just a powerhouse. He was just fucking, you couldn't tackle him. You couldn't get a hand on his ass. I remember one time I think it was that same game, Kyle laid him out like really early in the game. And then Kyle posted it on Instagram later, and Cameron commented on it. Yeah. It was honestly like the reason why he got on was because it was down by like the sideline, and Cameron was like, someone was holding onto his foot, and like he was like kind of like hopping in place for a second, and then he just never saw Kyle, and Kyle just came from the side and knocked the fuck out of him. And Kyle posted it. I don't know. But middle school, man. Remember how stupid we were? Did any of you remember that time I posted something? It was like the game ride home. We had beat West, and I posted our game. We were just being stupid on the bus. I posted on Instagram because now it's 8th grade. Now it's stupid. There were so many people commenting on that shit. Like people from West, like people that didn't even play football were commenting on it, talking shit. Like Moose was on there, the Mortons. Hunter Stoker, even some girls that went to West were commenting on it. I had nothing to do with it. Yeah, because I used to go to, I had just came from West at the time. I hadn't been gone that long, so like. I wanted to stay West. I did not want to fucking go South at all. I was pissed. Cause my thoughts were everyone at fucking South is fucking hillbillies, and I do not want to come to a South full of fucking come to a school full of fucking stupid ass rednecks. It's because I was like people at West, dude. I'm so glad I left now. Like I hate spending everyone there, the most stuck up dickheads ever. So I hate, West. God, I fucking hate West now. Like that's my least liked high school out of all four of them for sure. That's why whenever there was that thing about us having to, when they were gonna close South down, and if I would have had to go back to West, that would suck. Like just got to South, had been there a year or two, then go back. Yeah, I had to go back to West. Probably North, because I knew a lot of people that went there. I didn't know that many people that went to Albemarle. Moose went to Albemarle. He went to Greystone. I know, that's smart. That nigga went to Greystone. I forgot about that, honestly. I forgot he was going to series. I should have tried. Oh.
They've got Mr. Fundamentals, who's out there with Washington. Then there's Insanity, and it's Campbell in at the 4 slot. Wade outside. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Miracle Man. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Well, for the teams that are clearly rebuilding, should they simply play the young guns, Greg, no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
Kev, I don't know that there's a right answer to that. I think it's really about the personnel and the personalities of the guys on that roster. And really, the front office should play a big role in that as well. But it's a hard call. You got to believe enough in those young guys to say, hey, that's our future. We're going in that direction. But you still got to also take care of your veteran guys who are kind of setting the table for your future.
Passed ahead. Here's Miracle Man. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And so he hits both.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
We played just over a minute here in the first. New Orleans Orleans shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The first one falls. And both free throws good from Honeycutt. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Miracle Man with an average of around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been a constant for them. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Honeycutt after the basket by Detroit. Here's Insanity and the layup ball.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Campbell grabs the ball. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Finley. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Wade with the rebound. And it's Wade with the ball for Detroit.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
Finley can't get it to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Cummings. And it's off from 3-point range. Washington passes to Insanity. Kicks to Honeycutt. It's stolen by Wade. Inside, here's Stanley. A basket good off the assist from Wade.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Honeycutt the pass to Insanity. Now Finley fires the 3. That one no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Wade. Campbell grabs the board. And so here's New Orleans trailing by 2.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, 2 bad ones, 1 good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
Count that one.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
A 3 ball, and Insanity picks up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
For Detroit, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Taking a look at New Orleans. They're right now in the 8th spot in the conference here in the early part of the season.
And I think for New Orleans, if the season were to end today, they'd find themselves right in the playoff hunt. That's some serious progress for a team that struggled so much of last year.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And Honeycutt gets it to go.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And, well, Detroit shooting 44% overall here in the first quarter. Here's Miracle Man. Good on the 13-footer. Miracle Man's got 8 points.
Now that basket must be widening out right now. And he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Looking now at some numbers for him.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And both free throws good from Honeycutt. Here's Miracle Man. 8 points for him. It's tipped. And And New Orleans pushing it up now, moving it up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. New Orleans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw good from Washington. Detroit making a switch here. Cartwright's checked in. So he gets them both. Detroit trails by 4. Wade outside. From outside, off the mark. Well, for New Orleans, shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Pass to Honeycutt. The pass to Campbell. It's picked off. To the paint. Here's Stanley. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Campbell inside. And Campbell throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Cartwright with it. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Here's Honeycutt. To the inside, and the powerful one-handed slam.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Here's Cartwright. No points in the game yet for him. To halt the run. Here's Wade. Banked in off the glass.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
Now, here's Washington. Passes it to Finley. Kicks it to Honeycutt from past the arc. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Pass to Wade. And the shot goes down.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Now Detroit moving it up. Pulls it from 20. And Detroit again with the bucket. New Orleans leading by 5. And he goes in for the dunk.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And, well, Detroit shooting at around 44% in the early goings here. And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation, or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
are truly great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Here's Insanity. He had an 18-point outing in the last game again.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Detroit trails by 5. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
All right, a chance to see some stats for Insanity. His last 10 games have been exceptional. 14th in rebounding. And he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And you mentioned how powerful he is on the boards, going full throttle at both ends every play. Really helping his team compete for wins. Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Burton's checked in for Insanity. The eraser comes in for Campbell. Captain Clutch, he's checked in for Mr. Fundamentals. And Che's subbed in for Honeycutt. Now here's Che. 17 points for him last game again, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And Detroit gets called for the foul. For New Orleans, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. First free throw is good.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Outlaw hits them both.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
Here's Cartwright, covered by Outlaw. They get it again. Cummings uses the glass to finish the layup. Cummings got his second bucket of the game to go.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outlaw kicks to Washington. Puts it up from 7. That one wide left. Detroit trails by 5. To the middle. Here's Richardson. Count the bucket. Coming up, a perfectly placed assist.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
2 points. That one goes. Washington's got 9. And, well, Detroit shooting pretty efficiently out there. It is in 48% in the first quarter. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
Out to the right wing. Here's Jamison. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And New Orleans leads by 5.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Right back after this break. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen?
Do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
New Orleans leading by 5. Here are the 5. Detroit has to start the second quarter. They've got Mr. Fundamentals. Doc is out there with Richardson. And there's Cartwright. And it's Cummings.
I need to tell Ian to get his stupid ass in here.
The center locking down the middle. Kicks it out to Che. Off target from 3-point range.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Stolen away. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Che left side. On the high post. Washington passes to Burton. Here's Captain Clutch. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys there were. So Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set. And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass, nice assist.
Washington inside. He's got 9. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Hines. No good on that one. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Here's Captain Clutch. Now the pass to Jamison. Here's Burton. Good work defensively by Richardson. Out to the right wing. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. 6 points for Mr. Fundamentals.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Outlaw with the bucket.
And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Passes it to Mr. Fundamentals. Here's Richardson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Miracle Man, and he drops it in from the low post. Miracle Man's got 10 points in the game.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floaters, boy, they sure are pretty.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Mr. Fundamentals passes to Richardson. That's tipped. Down low. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp. Detroit trails by 7. And that's a foul called on Money. That's his first foul. Miracle Man, he's checked in for Washington. And a switcher also for Detroit. Wade, he's checked in for Cummings. Now a timeout called by Detroit. ABC's checked in for Detroit. Jay comes in for Mr. Fundamentals.
A moment now to see the stats for Wade. Over the last month, he has been spectacular, averaging about 26 points per, 11 rebounds, and 6 assists. And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
Well, he looks to score, and he looks to score often.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of play.
Here's Miracle Man. He's got 10. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Good.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And here's Outlaw for 3. And it's Wade with the rebound. Detroit trails by 5. Pass to Stanley. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Shea left side. He feeds it to Jamison. That one's not going to go. And it's Detroit the other way. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
Yeah, they matched up very evenly, and that's not a compliment to either side. Last season was a struggle for both squads, and now they're each looking to turn the corner.